Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of mission, I don't know, what is this, 6? 7? Of this Invisible Ink playthrough. We're in the middle of the K&O Detention Center. Got Decker sort of camped out, figuring out what the heck is going on with all the guard patrols. We've been messing with them quite a bit, so they're in weird places, and I've lost track of who is patrolling where. And Tony is about ready to go in here and rescue what looks like Rush. Would much rather have had like International or Banks, but as I said in the last episode, you take what you can get in a game that is not endless length. Any agent is better than no agent, even if their augment is like pretty bad. And we were just about set to end the turn.
Grenade for effect.
What? A grenade? This guy threw a grenade here, and this guy's like, huh? There's a grenade on the ground. Better investigate that. Can I see like where this grenade is going to blow up? I don't know exactly how large grenades are. I'm pretty sure they don't reach as far as this, though. We should be okay standing here, right? I think so. And even if we're not, they won't notice they've KO'd us, and Decker will just eventually get back up again. Why is this guy curious? He shouldn't have noticed anything. A drone went down, but it was in cover. He couldn't see it. This doesn't say it's an interest point. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That worries me. But I guess it doesn't matter. We're about to overwrite his interest point by running in here. Yeah, just here, and then here. Steal the drone's power. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.5. So actually, if I could get him here, that would have been better. But I didn't think to do that. That would have cost him 2 turns instead of 1. And he still wouldn't be able to see this drone yet. Firewalls aren't going up for some time, so we can delay our hack of whatever it is we need to hack. Next turn, Tony should be able to run in here, grab this, and get Rush ready to go. We can maybe ping this guy or something. I don't know. We could also ping these guys, but where they're investigating is not such a problem. The grenade is the only thing that might be a problem. I don't think it actually is one, but it might be. And we can't ping that away, so we might as well just hang out and hope for the best. Oh, see ya, Decker. He's just down for 2 turns, though. They shouldn't see him, I don't think.
Guess it was nothing.
Right? Yeah. There's no way they're going to investigate this square that he's on, so he's just going to take a little nap. Is it productive to sprint? No, I think that would be a terrible plan. So we'll just Buster Chip this down. There's a demon. How do we play around the demon properly? I think the answer is by hacking things that we're going to need later. Just in case this is a modulate or siphon or one of them things. Something that protects firewalls against us. And there's a lot of such demons, actually. So this camera here is a bit of a problem if we want to get out this way. But I don't know that we really do. Getting out this way might be easier. I don't know. Both ways are a bit crowded, honestly. Certainly this camera and these two, not interesting. This camera, a bit interesting perhaps, but probably not. So it seems like the key device here is this is the only thing that could be interesting to us. So let's take that down. There's a guy standing there, so I'm not sure who came up this way. Someone else. And now we could try to take this turret or something, but not that important. I don't think we want this too badly. Let's just float the 4 power. Hopefully nothing too bad happens when we break this. No, that's not bad.
Finally, our luck is turning about. Now press the advantage.
So yeah, ping's still 0 though. It's still 1. It doesn't go down to 0. Let's go ahead and plan to ping this guy, so that we can afford to sneak by him more easily via sprinting. Nobody else will hear, just this guy.
Hold on.
We could allow him to investigate this down drone, and that would pin it for a while. Let's say we could... might as well take this, I guess. We could choose as our ping target the square that drone is on. Then he would see that and be like, huh, a drone? Down drone? And then he would pin it. That seems like a slight improvement over, like, say, sending him this way. We can't send him very far this way anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and ping this. The drone, in fact. We might as well disable his heart monitor since we're here. We could, in fact, have like disabled his heart monitor and then handed our neural disruptor to Rush and have Rush knock him out. But I mean, I'd rather just have him not be angry at us. Is Decker still down for 2 turns? I'm sure I've had agents get knocked out before, and then they just like eventually get back up. The guards haven't been alerted, so I mean he's gonna be fine. Like if we have to drag him to the exit or something, we can do that. If we have to buy a med gel, like we can do that too. There's one right here. I think it would be a little bit difficult to carry him out, but not impossible. We could maybe save on the med gel that way. But anyway, we can med gel if we need to. Anything we want to hack this turn? Not especially.
What? Must be imagining things.
Yep, Decker's back. Alright. Good boy. Good work, old chap. Ate a grenade. Found out a little bit more for us about the range that grenades have. And got a nice nap in. Let's see what these guys are doing. So they're going to be all up this out. They'll be out of the way next turn. Which means we can just sort of comfortably... They've both been searched. So we can just sort of head out this way. No real problems. Still don't really know what happened to the guy who was standing up in here. But, you know, whatever. The fewer enemies we have to deal with, who's complaining, right? Well, we're obviously not going to this door. That one doesn't go anywhere interesting. So let's head down towards this door. We could go shopping. I've already forgotten what was there. It was wholly unremarkable. So let's just get as close to the exit as we can.
Warning.
Decker's still waiting, and now is the time to hack everything we might ever want, while it costs only 1 and before the firewalls go up. The thing is, like, there aren't any such devices. Like, there's just nothing here that I need. We could hack this, I suppose, if we decided we wanted to go through this way. But then we'd have to deal with this as well. It's just like not very convenient. So I think I'm happy with what I have right now. Out of curiosity, how are we on safes? We got these two. We got these two here. So there's one left somewhere? Okay. We haven't found the exit, so everything we want is down in this southern corner. Fine. That may be the first time I can recall having an agent KO'd and the enemies didn't even know they had done it. That I was able to actually just get up and not have guards swarming all over the place. That was kind of cool. Yeah, I think we'll just pass here. No need to hack anything. Still, no idea what happened to that guard who was stationary here. Making me a little bit nervous about what Decker's gonna do, though. So if I come here, that's wasting half a move compared to going here. And if I then peek, that's wasting another move. Meaning I'd waste a move and a half, which means I couldn't get to here. I'm reasonably certain.
Did you see that?
Okay, so he is still here. But this should be out of his direct watching capacity, so I could just dart out here and not be seen. However, I have an action point to spare since I want to end here, so I'll peek to double check. And indeed, I was wrong. So that's exciting. Can we get his attention some other way? We could cloak through there, but that doesn't seem super compelling. I guess, if we let him go ahead and explore this way, or investigate this way, I should say, then that opens up the possibility for these two to come through here, taking the short way with fewer guards patrolling. And then I'll feel kind of silly for not having hacked this when it was cheaper. But at least I can do it now while it's still fairly cheap. It will become quite a bit more expensive next turn as a tune falls off. Alternatively, he is noticing this door here. So we could sneak down here, open this door, and then get back out of view. That would get him out of Decker's hair. But the problem is that there's like these other two guards who are closing in on Decker's location anyway, even though they don't know he's there. So I think that the thing to do is to have Decker just cloak to get through here. And have these two follow behind this guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. So he's going to end on like one of these two squares. This one I think would be best for him. Or, I don't know. One of these three squares. It doesn't really matter which. Which means he'll be several turns investigating all this. Plus there'll be another guard in the way, in the square he wants to investigate. I think the guards are going to have a rough time. So I will go ahead and cloak as Decker. Leaving me enough moves to come down here and peek. Fine, nothing too special down here. And I'd like to open this door as well, so that I don't have to do that next turn. I'm not sure if this guard will be observing the door or not next turn. Depends on how he turns. That is not to say how he plays his turn, but what direction he turns when he turns. Nobody is investigating or noticing this door, so we can come on in. say leave Rush here, and Tony right behind her. We could put him here, or we could put him here, which is a tiny bit closer. Half a move closer, basically. Yeah, there's no way any guards spot him at either of those locations, so that's fine. Next turn, all 3 guards will be in this general area, and we can ping them up into, like, here or something. Should be quite good. Yeah. That's the pulse drone up in the detention center coming back up. Far too far away for us to care about it now, and it won't go hunting anyway. It's just going to keep going back to its old patrol. Okay, so it turns out he is indeed noticing this square. Well, in fact, watching it. But a well-placed ping. Ping is on cooldown. Ping is on cooldown. Okay, well that's a bit of a disappointment. Of course, in principle, I ought to have known this, but I misread the numbers up there, and I'm not used to having programs that are on cooldown, and so I didn't notice that it was on cooldown. What is this guy's path? Can we knock him out comfortably? So he ends here. 3, 6, 7, 8. That's the only... No, I suppose he could go 1, 4... I'm trying to figure out if there's some path for him that gets here where he would see this square in time to react. And there's not. He would have to go 1, 2, 3, but then he would be 7, 8.5. Like, he couldn't get here in time. 1... Yeah. 1, 2, 5, 8 is the only path he can take that gets him there in time. Well, there's 2 paths. He could come here. Could he? No. 1, 2... 1, 2... Yeah. He could come to either one. He can turn either from here to here or here to here. But in either of those cases, we can afford to ambush him here. He has no heart monitor. He has no armor, so he is really a sitting duck for, let's say, Rush to take out. Get your first kill, or, well, not a kill, but get your first combat experience, I guess, real early on in Mission 1. And we'll grab these power thingies as well. Consoles. Would have liked to have ping available, but that's life. We may have to drag him like out of line of sight of this guy a bit. No, we can just ping the guy into here later. Yeah. Decker, go ahead and... I guess you're already peeking, right? Yeah. Okay.
Looking around.
Oh! The guard won't be able to get here because of the other guy? Oh yeah, he's pathing the long way. What a dunce. That's pretty funny. Well, this guy is in the way. And he still has a heart monitor, but we can take care of that. So this is going to make a bit of a commotion. But it will be a commotion from guards who are just not in a position to chase us down, I think. We could even maybe drag him around this corner so that nobody notices him. I think we could do that. If everyone works together. Decker has a fair bit of strength, so yeah, we can get to here. Rush can't get to cover. However, she can just stand here and be fine. We could shock trap this guy if we needed to, but we don't need to. We'll just have our agents stationed against this wall, and no one will have the line of sight to notice them. Right? Right? I feel like I'm missing one guard. No. There's the guard who is patrolling, like, in this room, and he's not much of a concern. There's the guard who's stationary up here, and we're holding him in Decker's loving arms here. Ah, here's how we can get everyone into cover. Decker drops the body, moves into the other room, which only he can reach. Rush comes down here. And now Tony, having spent a turn peeking, can't get into cover. Well, whatever. Or can he? No. But he can end here, and that should be fine. Anyway, so there's the guard coming out here. There's the guard who is stationary, but we're taking care of. There's the guard who's staying in here, and he'll be in here, not a problem. And there's the guard who was in here, and that's all four. So I think we're fine. Nothing to hack, no pings needed, although we could as a safety play, perhaps. And I think it is worth spending the power just to be utterly confident that nothing can go wrong. Yeah, we spotted both of those guards. Fine. So let's get a bit further. Okay.
Investigating the area. Must be imagining things.
We could open this door, but there's no reason to. These doors are the ones we're interested in, of course. And they're just both the exit plus this? There's nothing down here, right? Or is there still a safe? There's still a safe, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what's in here. The last safe. Sure. Tony can handle that no trouble, I think. No one can hear, but we're also not in a hurry. So we'll just drag this guy in the slow way. Decker has the key, whatever. Decker and Rush both have keys. The two where it's not really relevant. I guess we'll have Decker come give him the key. Here you go. Cool. And I think we should be able to get out next turn. Whoa! There's another guard! You're kidding me! Really? What is he doing here? Does K&O get more guards? I feel like 4 is how many there were supposed to have been. I mean, it's not a huge deal. None of the guards up here, I think, even got alerted. Just a surprise. Yeah, the enemy will shoot me if I unlock this door. That's fine. What? Oh, he's spotted Decker now. That's kind of funny. But we'll just zap him. Decker can't cloak to get in here, but that's fine. We have plenty of power to just take this out the normal way. And we'll be ready to open the door next turn. Don't open it now. He, I think, would shoot you? Maybe not. He's on Overwatch, but he's on Overwatch against the wrong square, so I don't think he actually would manage to shoot us. So let's drag the body to, like, here, and then get off of it so Decker can get it. I don't know what my plan is, really. It's like play corpse juggling, or it's not a corpse, but I wanted to get it out of the line of sight of anyone coming in through here, basically. I don't think what I did was the most sensible way to have done that, and I don't think anyone is coming, but just in case. Well, in a way, I'm glad we got noticed, because it means that we get a few more credits from picking this guy's pockets. I mean, K&O is all about having heavy security. Like, they have specially powered guards. I didn't realize they also had more guards, but it makes sense. They're like a sort of military organization. Why not? And Decker, you can just leave them behind. This is actually a quite precarious situation if someone were to walk in. We couldn't quite get Rush out, I think. Oh well, it's not going to happen, so. If anyone did walk in, they would be somewhat distracted by the sight of guard bodies everywhere. Okay, and let's shuffle items back around to their rightful owners. Here you go. I guess that was it, actually. Okay, fair enough.
Recovery operation successful. Get that
All right, we got Rush.
for the next mission.
That's good. And she comes with speed, so it won't cost as much to upgrade her either. Of course, Anarchy is important as well. And the other stuff is sort of secondary. How many credits did we earn? Almost 2,000, plus a charge back, so if we sell the charge back, we break over 2,000. Cool. Well, that mission, I think, went not as well as I would have liked. We got in a bit of a pickle at the end there, but we had plenty of tools to deal with it. And I was acting perhaps a bit carelessly because I knew we were in no real danger. I thought we were in zero danger and there could not possibly be a guard. But yeah, actually there were 6 guards on that mission, right? 6 normal guards plus the one who showed up for alarm level 3? So I guess K&O just gets more guards is one of their things. I should keep that in mind. Alright, well, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.